I'm going to be reacting to the Ghana High School episode 9, and I'm starting my reaction in 1-0 go. Alright, the Crunchyroll logo, which I always think it looks pretty pop. I'm really damn ashamed that things turned out the way they did for Jin's grandfather. You know, at this rate, Arjun's gonna be potentially. Oh. Oh, this smug bastard. Oh. You know, it's a shame that all these rough events keep on happening in Jin's birthday. You know? Just some darn bad luck. Can he really keep that promise? Well, that's the question. But you know what? Even if he doesn't make it back in the tournament, I wouldn't blame him for that. I mean, certain things take priority over other things. And just considering how much love Jin has for his grandfather, wouldn't blame him for him placing that as a priority number one, as he should. Most anyone in that spot would put family first over financial or personal game or entertainment. So, cannot wait to see what it's going to lead. And this should actually set up Jin for a lot of character development too. Contradiction. Ah, this song though. Although, if it comes down to it, I don't think Han and Mira would be in such a worse. I don't think they're in such a terrible spot. I think if Han and Mira can, at the very least, get lucky with some matchups and they get paired up to fight against some lightweights, they can probably go maybe a round or two without having to rely on Jin if they can just get some wins. And they could potentially prevent disqualification just be a really tall task, but I don't think it'd be outside the realm of impossibility. Curse cornered. Hell yeah, I'm ready. Oh, I'd always love that noise. Oh, snap. Ah, frick. Okay, it's kind of unfair for the team that has to end up facing them because if they're picked at random, that kind of gives the team that's entering at random an unfair advantage because they're going to have a lot of information on their opponent. But you know what they say, sometimes life ain't fair. Yeah, that's exactly what I'm thinking. But the thing is, it has zero margin of error. What? Fuck. I was kind of hoping already day-wise Ascension would have been expired by now, but... I mean, hey, I guess Mira could slowly torture the sap who has to go up against her. That's if the fighters from Juju aren't bitches, and they look like they're legitimately strong. Mm. I wonder if that guy's someone associated with the group that stole Mira's sword not too long ago. Whoa! Oh no, that's about to jeez. But the thing is, though, Jin has to. I know Jin's all pumped up the motion, but he has to consider if they were strong enough to capture his grandfather, what are the odds of Jin being able to do anything solo, considering, at least when it comes to power, he doesn't seem like he would stack up pound to pound against strength-wise to what his grandfather. Oh, okay. I just hope it's not a trap, though. Because we've seen some pretty extreme abilities in the series. Who's to say there ain't anyone with abilities of cloning? Oh! Hmm. Oh my. That is definite. They have given her way too much bulletin board material to work with now. That guy, that Lee Maurin fool has. He has sunk himself. I mean, it's just gonna take me a bit of struggle. Oh, damn. I can actually do that? Hmm. Oh, snap. Ah, shit, this theme. I remember this in this. Whenever this track plays, shit gets real. This whole ain't about the weapon you carry though, it's about the user of the weapon. Cannot wait to see this Lee Marin fool be put in his place. Very nice choreography, actually using a first attack to distract him and hitting him with close quarter attacks. Nice. Yes, and right where it belongs. Huh? Huh? Talk about a lack of talk about a lack of loyalty from that sword. Yeah, I had a feeling it was not going to be that easy. And that it might have been a trap. The reason why I thought that was a trap is because I've seen a lot of anime. Usually, whenever a character is kidnapped and the main character finds the character they were looking for, it ain't usually that easy. Although, that's probably not going to be enough to kill Jim. Yeah, I had a feeling it was not going to be enough. I hope Jim wakes the fuck up and knocks that dude out. I hope. When you're going by the mid-credits, I'm assuming that man probably works together with that pigtail chick then. Oh, hell yeah. The hell? Who the hell would want to drop dead in this scenario? Oh, oh no, and that's the same spot that was injured not too long ago. Jeez. Oh, so she's in the same team as that blue-haired bastard. Oh! Talk about utilizing the Opa bazookas in a unique weather. He should not turn his back though on her. Oh, I guess that kick was enough to actually keep her on the ground. It's pretty impressive. Whoa! Ah, oh, this Jago fool. Okay. Didn't think it would be Jago would be packing that much power to the extent where even Han would be intimidated like that. Hmm. Damn. Oh, I am disgusted with the way he refers to older individuals. See now? They really want to make. They're only going to make it more satisfying when this fucking condescending bastards have been inevitably taken down. I don't think Jin's going to lose to this fool. There is no fucking way. Wait, why in the hell is there a Lee Marin doppelganger? Oh. that is just cold right there. Oh, he's actually. Yo, he's actually mentioned the pressure spot thing. Alright. I actually like how he can actually master it in this moment and not an early moment. Only gives it a lot more weight. But the only worrying thing about that is even if Jin does come back to fight in the next match, he's gonna be tired the fuck out. Especially since he already hit his own pressure points. Oh, that's sweet. I actually love her absolute fake in there. Ugh. Singing a bit out like that. It is not pretty at all. Hey y'all! For some reason my internet disconnected around the 17-minute mark, so just play it safe. I'm gonna start it from the 16-minute mark. But right before I do, let me answer the live chat comments right before I react to the rest of the episode. And let me just, for one, respond to It's Mr. Well Played. Where can you watch it? Well, I watched the episode off of Crunchyroll's website. I mean, I'm gonna link it. Thing about Crunchyroll, though, is they don't really share the episodes with everyone until it's a week afterwards. So you're not gonna be able to watch it there until 1 week from now. Crunchyroll's only gonna let you watch episodes 1 through 8. And for me, I pay $10 a month for Crunchyroll because I have their Verb package, which is a package that has Crunchyroll High Dive, Boomerang, Nick Splat, Rooster Teeth material. In case y'all curious, although I heard that's only available in the US, that package. So the pricing on Crunchyroll is going to vary by crunchy to crunchy. But, yeah. And I also answered your question too, Nava Solos, and also, as for Feely's Home Proven, the episode starts at 7:30 a.m. Pacific time, at least in the US. And for Iki Baby, oh, thank you. Also, good morning. Hope you're having a great morning right now. And as for Matt Damon, yeah, the episode has been amazing so far. I mean, shit, this episode was so lit. My internet fucking crashed in the 17-minute mark with how awesome it was. Now, without further delay, I am going to now start my reaction from the 60-minute mark and 3, 2, 1, and go. Oh, hell yes. And you know what's cool about this? Just seeing the absolute faith she has in our Jen. That's the glorious thing. Okay, I was worried that the sword was actually about to hit her arm for a second. I'm glad it didn't. But yeah, the amount of blood she's dropping though doesn't look too good. Oh, that's sweet that she's thinking about her boys. I have a feeling she's gonna get a power up though, because for Mira, it has been a long time coming. And plus, there's been a lot of setup for that in the previous episodes. I wonder whose voice is that though? Because it ain't definitely something deep down inside her. It's man's voice. It's gotta be. Could it be like maybe one of her ancestors that's gonna give her a potential power up? Sort of like a Yu Yu Hakusho like deal where you used to get a lot of power near the end of the series by one of his ancestors. It's gonna be my guess. Oh hell yeah! I'm glad it's gonna be finally time for her to shine because Mira, she's honestly has deserved this. Yo, the man's eyes look pretty damn fine. Yo, Lee Marin's starting to look scared now. Oh snap! He's got the turkey now. And she was already powerful about it. Oh. I actually like how it's not completely clean that even though she got the power up, she got hit in the face. But regardless, I love the choreography, how she was actually jumping on some of the tentacles to get better attack positioning on Lee Marin. That is some damn fine choreography there. Yo, and wanted to! But you know what? I like it because fuck Lee Marin. I'm glad he went down like a little punk. Oh. Wait, how did you get there so fast? Jeez. The only thing I'm worried about, Jin did kind of hit his pressure point, so is he even going to be able to stand up properly though? That's my question. But then again, Jin did say for an hour he's not going to feel pain. So if, say, give and take, he beat out that man that tried to kill him, and then it takes maybe at best 30 minutes to get back to the God of High School tournament arena, I guess that would give Jin enough time to beat out his next opponent. Oh, I know Pei Long and his and the people he was working with are pretty huge douchebags, but I kind of feel a little sorry for Jin's opponent. A little bit. Because this was about to have the beatdown of a lifetime. Oh, so that's what I did with Pei Long. Yo! Yo, he's not even letting Pei Long. The body hit the floor. Just keeping up in the air with kids. I would not expect anything less from Jin, though. And that's not how we actually have the side-by-side beatdowns, too. Holy. It's definitely making it rain strawberry jello today. And I like how as Pei Long, one of his allies just have a face of shock. As if they were mind fucked. I'm surprised that man is still standing. Yeah, no way Pei Long's associate's gonna be able to get out of that one. Damn! And you know what? Mappa did a great job with the visuals too, because transitioning from one character to another like that has to be tough, because that type of animation you'll only really see in anime openings or EDs. So to see it like this in like a regular portion of the episode is absolutely fire. Ah, damn, it's over. But you know what? That was exceptionally amazing. I'm gonna have to rate this one a 9.25 out of 10 because it accomplished a lot of plot progression without feeling too rushed. Well, yes, I would have loved to have seen Mira actually train a bit, because don't get me wrong, it was natural she was going to get a power up. I would have loved to have seen her train up her body a bit more, so that when she got a power up, I'd be like, oh damn, she really worked hard for this. In this series, though, a lot of the training happens off screen, so it kind of makes it feel a bit rushed. So that's why I'm rating it a 9.25 out of 10, but not a 9.5 or a 10 out of 10 for any of y'all curious, because it does feel like it's going through plot points a bit too quickly sometimes. But I'd say everything else, though, regarding the pacing, feels pretty smooth, because for the most part, it made a lot of plot progression. Jin took out Pei Long, took out one of Pei Long's teammates. Mira took down Lee Marin, all in the span of a single episode, and it also had the job of building up antagonistic feelings between Han and Jagal's group all at once. And it had to do that in the span of 23 minutes and 38 seconds, and that was hella freaking impressive that it pulled off that tough beat. And that's why, despite it feeling rushed, this episode still has to be above a 9 out of 10, at least in my opinion, because it brought all of that into the table. And from a story standpoint, it was entertaining from start to finish, and there wasn't a single moment where I was bored. I was captivated. The fighting had unique directing style, amazing choreography, zero complaints there. And on top of that, another thing I did enjoy about this episode too, actually enjoyed the character moments where you have Mira, she becomes a lot more stronger now, so she's able to figuratively stand much more on her own 2 feet. And on top of that, as for Matt's demand, I understand Park saying some people train hard and others get by with mere inspiration. I understand where you're coming from. But I do hope at the very least they do show Han training with Q, though, because Q has been a character that has been spotlighted a few times. Like, he had that little skirmish fight against Mori in the previous tournament arc, and he did have a few fight against some Nox members. So I hope at the very least, once Han inevitably does get a bit of fighting, we get to see some Han training, at the very least, because Q has been set up a lot, and I do want to see that dynamic form between Han and Q at the very least. With Mira, I guess it does make sense to an extent why they would skip some of her training, but I do hope we get to see some Han and Jin training, you know? Especially since that old man that clenched his arm, he seemed pretty darn important. But I guess if God of High School only is going to have at least 12 to 13 episodes, I can see why they'd be going through some things quickly. They don't have the luxury of episode counts. But regardless, I love what God of High School is bringing. It's definitely one of my favorite animes this season. It's in my top 3. It's up there with The Race Zero and also My Teen Romantic Comedy Snafu Season 3. They're definitely in my top 3. But anyways, aside from that though, other things I really immensely loved about this episode too. Actually loved also how during this episode you see Han still keep up the attitude of protecting people, and that was awfully damn sweet there. And that was a badass moment. And especially that chick with the pigtails. I thought she was interesting. Cannot wait to see where that's going to go to. So that's why I thought it had a lot of cool character beats. And also seeing Jin angry is always a visual delight. As for the animation and artwork standpoint, I don't even think I need to clarify my thoughts. Studio Mappa did perfection on screen. Zero complaints there. Cannot wait to see what they're going to do next with episode 10. They definitely, all the animators in charge of this series definitely deserve promotions. They were fantastic. And the voice performances were great. I think the one that deserves the most highlight though is Jin's actor though. Does a fantastic job in this one. And that's why I absolutely loved it. But anyways, y'all, I'd like to just say thank y'all who have made comments from the live chat, and also anyone else who is also watching the video. And I hope you all have a great, safe, and fantastic day. And I'd like you all to rate the video, share it, comment, subscribe if you all want to. And I'll see you guys later if you come back for more. But anyways, y'all, thank you so much for watching. Have a fantastic day, everyone. Bye-bye.